Okay, what is up, RC fam? Okay, I'm going to go through Mad Max build step by step. This is step one. First, acquire all the parts you need for the build. First, I got the body printed. Then once I got the body, I matched it up with the chassis. Make sure that the wheelbase is the same. And the chassis I'm using is Kyosho MK2 uh, ZO2L, the long version of the MK2 chassis. And the wheels are protoform. The backs are 31 millimeter. The fronts are 26 millimeter. So you have that offset look, wider in the back. I was able to leave the stock rotor and brake caliper set up because the wheels just fit perfectly. It's awesome. Motor I'm using 4370 kV 9-turn 4-pole aluminum drive shaft, all bearings. Just the stock shocks. They work very well. These chassis are bulletproof. I use this in my Dukes of Hazzard build, and the Dukes of Hazzard car has done hundreds of jumps and hasn't broken yet. So there you go. All right, the body, of course, 3D printed. I'm gonna sand it all down. I'm gonna fill it, paint it, prime it, and paint it. The seats, I got 2 seats printed with the body. To everybody's disbelief, I do not own a 3D printer. I get all my stuff custom printed, mostly from the Magic Ninja and from the Hobby by Brian. Got the motor, came with a holder. Gonna glue that in after we paint up the body. But yeah, this is step one. Get all your parts assembled. I got the side pipes. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to prep the body. I'm going to drill the holes for the side pipes. I'm going to sand it all down. I'm going to make sure the lights fit in. Before I paint it, I'm going to do all the prep work to the body. And then we're going to throw a couple of coats of nice paint on there. Make it nice and shiny. So maybe we won't see any of these imperfections and lines. Hopefully I could sand it out pretty good. The glue I'm going to use, first I super glue it together just to hold it. And then on the inside I use this E6000, which is really strong stuff, really good stuff. And that'll keep it from actually breaking apart as we're driving down the road. Now I'm not going to use magnetic body holders because these bodies are heavy and the magnetic body holders just don't hold them, they just fly off. And with the speeds I'm going to be pushing with this setup, we could do 40. 3S, I could do 52, but if I step up the pinion gear, put a taller pinion gear, I could probably get 60 with 3S, but at 60 miles an hour, if you hit anything with this, it's just going to shatter into splinters. So we're going to leave it at 2S, the 5200 ADC pack, 80 amp ESC, 9-turn, 4-pole with the cooler, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if anybody's interested in doing one of these builds, you got to contact Magic Ninja. He's the one who printed it for me. I'm sure Hobby by Brian can print you one too. And yeah, a 6-inch figure. The 7-inch figure doesn't exist. They don't make one. So this is the 6-inch Mad Max figure. The dog I got from Michael's, the hobby store. And pretty close. Pretty close, that dog. All right, so the next step is sanding, priming, painting the body, then fitting the body to the chassis perfectly, making sure the wheels don't rub on the turns. And basically, that's about it. So there you go. Step one of the Mad Max build is underway. I actually got 2 seats. This seat, I believe, we're going to use in this boat over here, the boat build I'm doing. That's the Florida 26. And that'll be done shortly. All right. What's going on in the shop? There's a concert going on. Marty McFly's giving a concert right now. He's standing in front of his new truck. He's got everybody watching. Oh, these are the Mad Max guys. Here's my bad guys for the Mad Max, of course. That's Wes. And then I got another bad guy. So we got a couple of motorcycles and bad guys. We're going to do that first scene in the Road Warrior. I kind of like that scene, so I'm going to try to reproduce that. All right, guys. Have a good day.